Kim Swears, the Boat Boss, here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. We have an exciting episode. We're talking about the temperature of the boat show right now, federal interest rates, whether they're going up or down, 2024 and beyond. What does that environment look like? So join me on the next episode of the Boat Boss. Kim Swears, the Boat Boss, here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, the largest in-water boat show in the world. For those of you that do not know, the marine industry is a $12 billion, over $12 billion industry here in South Florida, second to tourism. We employ hundreds of thousands of people in this great city, and we are super excited that the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, our Super Bowl, is happening right now to Sunday. And I want to talk about the financial impact of the show and what the future looks like financially. And I have Russell from Northpoint Commercial Finance with me. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me here. Russell Baqir, Senior Vice President of Northpoint Commercial Finance. It's a real privilege to be here. Every year we come down and work the show, and our team was very engaged, and we had a lot of positive impact with our customer base here.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Well, you talk about your customer base, and you have your finger to the pulse on what's going on because you're one of the top flooring companies, commercial finance companies for dealers like myself. What have you heard? What's like the buzz going on with the dealers right now?
It's been very positive here at the show. Dealers, just about everybody we met with had at least 1, 2, 3 boats sold. And that was first day primarily. So it's been a real good impact that we've seen so far. Customers are out and about. It's been busy. It's been a real positive day.
I love that. And is there any type of class that's selling more than the other? Yachts, center consoles, pontoons?
The yachts have been definitely taking the lead right now. Higher end product seems to be holding its own. Probably, if there is a decline at all, it's still flat, but it's probably going to be a little bit of an increase. It looks good on that side of it.
Well, a personal story, I was working with some clients, and there was, I know MarineMax sold quite a few yachts before the boat show. We are super surprised at that. We're seeing a little uptick in sales right now.
Yeah, now on the high-end product, people with cash are out buying. There's no doubt about it.
Well, good. Well, now you're talking about the buyer, and so buyers usually want to finance. What does the financing environment look like?
The financing side, it's a little bit slower. We have seen a step back on the person that usually qualifies with personal credit. They're taking their time. They're spending a lot more time researching, making decisions. Dealers that are doing well are dealers that are putting in a lot of effort, time, marketing, spending time with the customer, getting to understand exactly what they're looking for.
Right.
Those are the dealers that seem to be doing okay right now.
Well, there's nothing better than knowing your customer. You talk about, the dealer knows their client and what they're looking for, but not everybody is into owning a boat right now. It might not be the right time for them.
Sure. We absolutely have seen thriving on the boat club side, where people have come in and they're basically buying time into a club. For example, one of the clubs have been very aggressive in their marketing approach, and they have done a tremendous job in adding customers, which has been good for manufacturers because they're pulling in more volume in places that manufacturers may not be seeing the volume that they normally do.
And some of the rental companies are Carefree,
Jet Ride, Freedom. Those are probably the big 3 that are out there. Suntex has actually grown quite a bit as well into the space.
The
houseboat market is starting to come in a little bit more, a little more difficult with financing on that part.
Got it. So it really is a great way for a client to wait for the interest rates to come down, but still enjoy boating.
Absolutely. And that's kind of what we've seen historically through downturns. People still want to boat. People still want to get out in the market. And this has been a great way for them to find their way out there. Rental is picking up as well. What we've noticed is more and more dealers are leaning on a rental fleet to convert their inventory into some type of yielding product.
Well, let's talk about interest rates. I know it's a big hot spot right now.
Sure.
We've had the Feds keeps inching up. What do you think's going to happen? Do you see any more increases in the future?
There's potentially another increase. There's been a rumor of it for a little while. We haven't seen them really make a move on that. In talking to CFOs or other people that are in the industry that have very good knowledge, the anticipation is that the Fed will probably reduce rates somewhere in second quarter, probably late second quarter. There's a belief that that's going to happen. You can look at the inverted bond curve and realize that the market is already telling the Fed that they've gone too far and gone too long.
That's good. Those are words. That's the words of we love to hear as a dealer.
Absolutely. So we may be slow through this model year on this sales cycle, but hopefully we'll see that turnaround next year. And this is a good time to make deals. This is a great time to improve your processes. This is a great time to invest in your people. And this is a great time to take care of the things that you need to, because when this slowdown turns around, it's going to go back up.
Yeah.
Dealers are going to be very busy again.
You bring a great point. Invest in your people, invest in your processes and procedures when you go through those peaks and valleys.
Absolutely.
Super important for a dealer to take those words.
Absolutely. That's the best time to take to build your business up. Add equity to your business through your people.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, great. Well, I'm actually a client, my company of Northpoint. We thank you for all that you've done for us.
Thank you.
There's dealers out there looking for financing options. Tell us a little bit about Northpoint.
Northpoint is one of the few lenders that are probably still in the market looking to grow and expand our dealer base. We continue to work programs with our manufacturers to help support the dealer base. So if there's a dealer that's looking for change and looking for an opportunity, or somebody relatively new to the space that needs financing, we're open-minded. We listen to our customer base and we try to adjust to their needs.
I love, those are all words that everyone loves to hear. Customer base.
And we are supported by our surveys. Every year we are rated very strongly by our customers that we do what we say we're going to do.
Yeah, well, I can definitely attest to all those words.
Thank you.
Well, Russell, what does 2024 look like? We're coming into, obviously, we have a new Speaker of the House, we have election year. Give us a little forecast in the future, if you will.
Okay. I don't have a crystal ball here. I don't think Auburn's going to have a great season in football, so I can tell you that part. Other than that, it is going to be a slow model year, right? We are looking at a slowdown. Freshwater, towboat, pontoon, those are the dealers that will probably feel the effect the most, but they'll work their way through it. If you get a deal, sell the boat. It's not getting more valuable. Curtailments are going to cost more. Interest is going to continue to cost more. If you get an opportunity, this is the time to move your product, reduce your inventory level, and get ready for the 25 model year.
And you bring up a great point about, now is the time to negotiate. We're here at the boat show, like I said. Russell and his team empower dealers to take trades. Part of their floor plan is not just new and pre-owned. Mm-hmm. So now is a great time for them to negotiate that trade.
Absolutely. There is always a demand to move from, what is it, every 4 to 5 years? A consumer typically...
I think every 2 years.
Every 2 years. History is showing every 4 to 5 years, people are looking to upgrade. We have seen a resurgence in engines for repower is going up right now. So people are investing in their boats. They're using their boats. This is a great time to make a deal on a trade. Get them in a new boat.
Well, Russell, appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Kim, thank you.
Safe travels back. I know you're leaving today.
Yes, ma'am.
Folks, buy your tickets at Flibs, FLIBS.com. There's no box office here at the show, so buy them early and buy them online. And for an epic experience, choose the Windward VIP package. And if you are a dealer, look into Northpoint. They are definitely worth the time and the money that you'll spend.
Thank you so much. Yes, please call us. We're on our website. There's an application for you. And a manufacturer, if you're ready to get started, we're open to talk to you too. So,
Russell, thanks again.
Thank you, Kim.
Have a great day.
You too.